My name is Dusty Showers of Creatures Pest and Wildlife, Inc. And while we take care of many things, we really specialize in rats. Recently, we got a phone call from a lady who, frankly, she sounded exhausted. She said that she had rats falling out of her ceiling. She had them running all over her house and eating her dog food. So we decided to take a look. I sent Joe out to see what was going on. And when Joe got out to the property, he immediately called me and said, Dusty, you got to come take a look at this. So I got out there in about 30 minutes, and I found what was the absolute worst condition that I've seen for rats. It was apparently an elderly woman who was a hoarder, and rats had taken over her home. There was a lot going on. It was difficult to get around the house. There were a couple small paths here and there, but for the most part it was basically just a small little strip that ran from the front door into the living room. When we got out there, we saw rats crawling across the bed, running across boxes in the pantry. There was a hole in the wall right next to an electrical outlet. No doubt they've been chewing on the wires inside the walls. The rats have been hoarding the dog food, stealing it, bringing it into the walls. So Joe looked at me and said, Dusty, we can't take this lady's money. And I agreed with him. So I went home and told my girlfriend about it. And she said, well, why don't we do something about it? We talked about it and put a plan together and reached out for volunteers and had approximately 20 people show up on the upcoming weekend. People worked from 9 a.m. till past 5 o'clock, taking things out of the house, scrubbing, cleaning, sorting through the garbage, finding what was valuable, talking to her as far as what was important to her, scraping the dog feces and the rat feces off the floor. People that did not know each other showed up. People that didn't know me showed up. They saw something on Facebook and felt compelled to come out and help. We compiled a great number of people from the community to help this woman that they've never met before. I later talked to a police officer that had been to the home afterwards, and he saw the story on TV, and he said that if the police were called out there in the condition that the home was in before, that they would have removed her within 24 hours. We don't know what the long-term outlook is on the home or on the resident, but we're hoping that we could at least buy her and her dogs a little bit more time. My friend Robert Travers even donated the trailers to haul away all the garbage. The only thing he said to me was, do you need another one? And he just kept bringing them in as we filled one. I've always tried to build a company that led with compassion. We're not just about making money, but we want to help people and we want to help animals. This was a great opportunity to bring people together just for that cause.
Pinkies?
I wonder how many people are like this in our community that nobody even knows about. People too old to reach out, too frail to ask for help. It's important that we know who our neighbors are. It's up to us to take care of those that live in our communities.
Woo! Fun stuff!
I want to thank everyone that came out to help. This was a great day for a great cause, and you guys are amazing. Sit, possum, sit. Good possum.